anything to do with the impeachment of Mike Sonko. Before we head over to Mind Your Language with Willis, the word master, we'll be bringing you that shortly. But before then, for Mike Sonko, it is a classical tale of a falling from grace to grass, with the former governor who enjoyed all the trappings of power and close relationships with the powers that be, now finding himself out in the cold. So how did Sonko get here? When did the rain start beating him? KTN senior political affairs reporter Patrick Amimo interrogates.
Waziri Felix Koskei, Your Excellency, sir, Minister of Agriculture.
At the beginning of his term as senator and later governor of Nairobi, Mike Sonko had all the hallmarks of a ruling party honcho. He fancied himself as a man on a mission, a man who had the president's ear.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Sonko enjoyed the support of President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto, and life couldn't have been better for the flamboyant politician whose career was on an upward trajectory after serving as Makadara Member of Parliament, then as Nairobi Senator. Fast forward to December 2019, when Sonko's first Oyster bid was hatched by ODM allied members of the Nairobi County Assembly. In February 2020, Sonko sought President Kenyatta's intervention, after which the president summoned the MCS to State House Nairobi for dialogue. The truce led to the formation of the Nairobi Metropolitan Services, led by Major General Mohamed Badi, with mandate of running 4 county functions: health, transport, public works and planning. Little did Nairobians know that this was the beginning of more trouble, as Sonko's administration was effectively stripped of its main functions. Come July, and Sonko threatened to terminate the agreement, citing numerous illegalities. The long-drawn standoff over budget allocation between the two levels of government, giving ODM MCS a window for a second Oyster bid, while the city came to a near paralysis.
I have no problem, Mr. Speaker, with the transferred functions. Let them take the money of the transferred functions, Mr. Speaker. But it is wrong for them to interfere with the 6 functions which I'm left with.
On December 3rd, members of the Nairobi City County Assembly voted to remove Sonko from office through impeachment. Sonko was fighting for his political survival. His fate rested in the Senate.
In his own words, he said, how about a State House? When we confused na pombe, kwanza by the time I was meeting the president for the signing, I was just seeing zigzag. That is himself.
Sonko was accused of abuse of office, intimidation, and use of abusive language.
Persistent use of divisive and unbecoming language.
He was only mentioning some organs of the body. What is outrageous about that?
Sonko's flamboyant lifestyle attracted MCA's fury.
Is a governor who is competing with the extravagancy of the monarch of King Louis XVI.
When they come here talking to us about impeaching Governor Sonko because he danced to party after party in France, I feel that that's not a good enough reason. When Governor Sonko was elected by over 800,000 voters in Nairobi County, we all knew him to be a flamboyant, exuberant, flashy gentleman.
Lawyers made their final submissions, while senators shared advice ahead of verdict.
Let's take the count. The count is Sonko must go. Provide us with the evidence that you had the numbers. Provide us with the evidence there was proper voting.
This is a political process. We might want to sit here, talk a lot of English, but a decision has been made.
The governor is a human being. We are not angels. Angels that live in heaven. People may make mistakes, but you are, Madam Speaker, I'm submitting that the mistakes that have been highlighted here, or omissions, do not constitute impeachable offenses.
And now, the very system that Sonko enjoyed being a part of has spat him out, leaving him out in the cold. The Oyster Nairobi governor probably flew too close to the sun. Who will come to Sonko's rescue? Patrick Amimo, KTN News.
Now, the body of the late Kabuchai